So again, we're going to be doing Gruul Midrange today. Sometimes it's called Ponza. I think it's more Ponza light than Ponza typically is. It's only got 3 pillage as its land destruction. It's not super heavy on the land destruction base. So I'm going to call it Gruul Midrange and not Ponza. But it does have the typical blood moons that you would see in Ponza. It's got a couple land destructions. It's got some Utopia sprawls. It's got some Arbor Elves to help you ramp. And then it's got some Bone Crusher Giants, some Blood Red Elves, a Chandra, Seasoned Pyromancer, and Klothys. And then a Skoos and Renin 6 as help. And then for some reason on the top end we have a 6/6 Vigilance with Reach and Trample. That'll either gain us life, draw us a card, or make a token whenever we attack or block. Damn. Okay, I can see why we're running this card. Alright. Seems like a pretty good top end at 5. As far as sideboard's concerned, we've got 2 relics, 1 cage. We've got a couple of oofs and a braid in case we need more artifact destruction or creature removal. Whether the storm as a way to gain some life, Cinder Vines as a way to tell storm players no, Anger of the Gods in case we run into creature heavy matchups, Baloths as a way to gain some more life against, say, Burn, or as a great card for the Jund matchups to go, hey, thanks for making me discard a card. You just gave me a 4/4 that gained me 4 life for free. And then, of course, Boil for the blue matchups. Let's see how we can do in a league with the Gruul Midrange. See you guys for match 1. Looks like match 1 has been found. Let's hop into it. Okay, they got the die roll. So if we hit 1 land, this is a turn 2 moon. Sure. We'll see how incorrect keeping this hand is. Spire Bluff Canal into Soulscar. Okay. So blue-red prowess. Moon's not terrible here. Land off the top. We'll go get a forest with this one. Enchant this forest. Go ahead and choose red. Yeah. Now we can pass the turn to them. Windswept Heath, go get ourselves another forest, Blood Moon, and then be able to Utopia Sprawl into Klothys. Okay, so they got shot us. And I'm assuming light up the stage. Yep. Go ahead and yield to the Soulscar Mage. Double Stormwing Entity. Ouch. So we'll be taking 3 here, but these Stormwings will not be able to ever come down, as it looks like opponent kept a 1-lander. Okay. We'll go ahead and get ourselves a forest here. And then this Blood Moon. Last turn. We could Torch of Defiance here, actually. Torch, down tick on the Soulscar. I think we're in a pretty good spot at this point. Okay, so they Lava Dart. Take us down to 11. That all opponent? Torch of Defiance. Get rid of the Soulscar Mage. And pass the turn. Going to Mutagenic Growth to make it a 3/5 or 4/5. Okay. Keeps it alive. Bit unfortunate for us. I'm assuming this is Soulscar Chandra to remove Chandra. Or it could be Flashback a Lava Dart. Bolts us. Takes us down to 8. 6. Double red. Klothys. Bloodbraid Cascade. Cascade hits. Stomp. We'll stomp your Soulscar Mage. Okay. We're at 6. They have 2 in hand. We can hold this Sprawl and Arbor Elf, or if we ever get to the point where we're Chandra embleming. If we're getting to that point, we've reached well past what should be. Gain some life. Play out our land. Exile the top card. Yeah. Cast that guy. Cool. So we're facing blue-red. Anger doesn't seem terrible. Just as a, in case they go wider than just 1. Village doesn't seem bad. Blood Moon's alright. Scoos is pretty good. Renin 6 is meh in this match. So we'll cut a Renin 6 and we'll cut an elf. Yeah. It might be cut 2 elves. And bring in the Abrade. So we have more removal. We could bring in this Weather the Storm. I'm not opposed to Weather the Storm here. Do that, shave on like a Pyromancer. You don't really need the dig Pyromancer provides. Um, this is a mulligan. It's not a fast enough Blood Moon. And then it's just got too many high curves. We'll keep this as the turn 2 Klothys. Do this, pitch Windswept Heath. Because we can fetch for a forest, Utopia Sprawl the forest, pass turn, and then Stomping Ground Klothys. That'll be our best bet. Okay, there's a Soulscar Mage. That's a pretty big card. Utopia Sprawl, name red. Second land. They get in for one here. Light up the stage number 1. Do they have second light up the stage? Sprite Dragon and Manamorphose. That Sprite Dragon's going to be a bit of an issue. Or we could rip Blood Moon off the top. And go for the... Yeah. Go for the moon. As Spell Pierce. Cool. Nope. So they can Manamorphose into Sprite Dragon here. It's us for 3 doing that. Play out Klothys, play that out tapped, and pass the turn. So we'll exile a spell, gain some life, play out the Gargaroth. Paying costs mid-combat. Okay. So we take quite a bit here from the looks of it. Oh, going for a Lava Dart. Doesn't have a mountain, though. So we'll be down to 4. Mutagenic growths. Or lethal. Dang. Exact lethal. Next turn we play out Gargaroth, gain 2, scene a land, play the land tapped. Okay. I would love to take the play. Hand doesn't do much. Bottom of Blood Moon. Go get ourselves a basic forest. Utopia Sprawl we'll name green. And pass the turn. There you go, fetching. Get themselves a Steam Vent, shocks it in. And Soulscar Mages, short. We'll pay the 2 life. Add a green enchant here. Name red. Tap that for 3 Blood Moon. Pass turn. Then we'll have Bloodbraid into whatever. If we hit land, it's actually Elder. Okay, so they Manamorphose here. Choosing to gain themselves some life. Or not give themselves blue mana. So they can then play out a Sprite Dragon or a Stormwing? Sure. Let's see how this scry goes. Opponent's debating. Two on bottom. Okay. Then gets in for 2. Land. Elder Gargaroth. Not great from the aspect of they can bolt kill it. But hey, if that's 6 damage going to the creature, that's 6 damage not going to my face. So we'll block here. Block trigger, gain 3 life. To offset the Stormwing entity. And now they have to put a lot into this Soulscar Mage. Yeah, again, if it's the bolts going towards our Guardian, we're fine with that. Can they Lava Dart us? Sure. We go to 12. Cascades into Bone Crusher. We'll go ahead and stomp the Soul Scar. I mean, we can't block the Storming Entity anyway, so we're only really afraid of Swift Spear. Okay, there's a Mire. They now have 3 mana. Goes to combat, swings for 3. We go down to 9. I'm assuming light up the stages here. Yep. Aether Gust and Steam Vents. Okay. Second light up the stage. Lava Dart and Bedlam Reveler. Upkeep draws Utopia Sprawl. Awkward, because the only way that we have to make green is by tapping our forest. So looks like they're drawing 2 off this Reveler. Go ahead and use one of those green there. And then we can either Bone Crusher or so Pillage buys us Pillage makes it so they can only cast 1 spell and then Reveler. So they'd have to go Steam Vents, Lava Dart, Reveler. Lava Darts us, flashes back Lava Dart. Revelers flashes back Lava Dart. That's 5, 6, 7. We cast Bone Crusher. Reveler doesn't have haste, so we'll get in. Opponent goes down to 11. We have to hope that they don't have spell in hand. More specifically, Bolt or Spike. Okay, so they go for the entity attack. No blocks. Assuming this is Lava Dart to make it so they can Reveler. Yep. We go to 8. We go to 4. Okay. Oh, they have it. I was off on my damage by 1. Okay. So lost that match. Arguably, I shouldn't have blocked with the creature. Because it had vigilance, I could swing and gain life every time I attacked. I didn't need to be blocking with it. Because if I had not blocked and then I would have blood braided into the stomp, kill their thing, which was going to reduce our guy. And then... So, there was a way that I probably could have won that match. I'm just not experienced with this deck. Also, holy white balance. I look pale as hell. Let's see if I turn that light to this. There we go. Bit better. Doesn't have any ramp, but can do quite a bit here. We'll see if we need the ramp. Of course, it's another Soulscar Mage matchup. Get that card out of here. Lava darts us. Cool. Land light up the stage. Yep. So this one looks to be mono red. So far. We'll go red there. Pass the turn. Gruul smash. Exactly. We lost our first round to blue-red prowess. Hopefully I won't lose this round to mono-red. So, Renin 6. This Blood Moon looks real bad. Bought 2 packs. What'd you pull? No point to Blood Moon since they're on only mountains. Obosh into hand. Sword of Fire and Ice and a foil Meddling Mage. Okay, yeah, hard to complain. I read that as so foul, and I'm like, wait, what? What's? Oh no, that's an eye. Sword more than paid for packs? Yeah, I'd imagine. Stomping Ground into play tapped. We could go ahead and just try to eat this Lava Dart here. Instead, we'll eat Soulscar Mage, I guess. Oh, I should have seen what we drew. Because then I could have played out the Gargaroth. Yeah, I was going to say, Mage isn't worth much. So tap that, Renin 6. Uptick, pick up this. Play the Windswept, crack this for a Forest. And then red 1. Pyromancer pitching Pillage and Blood Moon. Oh yeah, no, they used to be worth a lot. Oh hey, Klothys is alive now. Fun. We'll swing with a 4/5 indestructible. Problem is, Klothys is alive now. Oh no. With Soulscar Mage out, they could actually kill Klothys. Should have thought about this. Mistakes might have been made. And now they're bolting. Okay. It's now a 1/2. We took a while to decide that. Yeah. Okay. That's an Awash. Ah, because now they can flash back the lava dart to... Okay. I like their line there. I'm sad that this isn't more than 4. We can play out this elf. Red, green, do this. Go get ourselves a forest to deck thin. And play out our big boy. Then we can pass the turn. Swift Spear, sure. Firebolt. 2 damage to any target. Okay. Burst Lightning. Tell me how you really feel, opponent. This is double the damage instead. We'll chump block. So red, 2. Yeah, we have enough to Torch of Defiance. Add mana. Play out the Elder. Uptick, return. Land. Pass turn. Yes, they can flash that. Well, they don't have the mana to flash it back. And they concede. They don't think they can beat the second Gargaroth. So let's see. We draw. We would exile Chandra. At that point, I'd let that hit their face. I guess we wouldn't exile. We'd probably downtick. Anyway. We'd have plenty of mana. Okay, so we're facing mono red. We'll board out the Blood Moons. Angers can come in. Is there anything we really want? So like Weather the Storm and a Braid don't seem terrible here. Baloth as well doesn't seem awful. From the aspect of it gains us a bit of life. They don't make us discard though. So it's 4 mana, gain 4. I know I want those. Is there anything we really could cut? We can cut the pillages. They're Obosh though. Pillage isn't terrible. If we can keep them off of mana. We could cut blood braids for Baloths. Run it like that. Yeah, this'll work. So it's a turn 3 blood braid. Mulligan. Keep. Bottom of forest. Oh, we can't cast this lightning bolt. Please don't tell me they actually are blue-red. And they just never saw blue. They're just running this as card draw. Okay. Definitely what's going on. Come on. Let me get this nice 2 for 1. Ah, that's not it. Harbor Elf pass turn. Yeah. The bird always gets bolted, I know. We're about to get punished for keeping a hand that was only forests, aren't we? Swift Spear into anything else? No. There we go. Okay. First lightning into pop Bomat. So they pitched 2 lands. Understandable to pitch those. We're at 12. They now have 4 cards in hand. But okay, Blister Coil. We go down to 11. And light up the stage. What'd they take 3 from? I guess I've just tapped the islet 3 times. We cascade into... Give us something good here. Give us like anger off the top. Pyromancer. Can we cast Pyromancer? We have to discard, so we will discard Bone Crusher and Pillage. Finding ourselves a Bolt and a land for their Gargaroth. We'll swing for 3. Because I'm assuming this is just an Obosh. Yep. Bolt there, pass turn. Arguably, we could have swung and hoped that they blocked with Obosh. Okay, Lava Dart us to deal 2. Light up the stage. Land another Blister Coil. So land, track Islet, see what you draw. Okay. No attacks. I mean, we definitely go get Stomping Grounds tapped here. We need to gain ourselves some life. Blood Braid isn't bad. Has Stomp to deal 4 to our face. Has 1 Lava Dart. Oh no, because Stomp's even, so it's only 2. Flashes that back. Deals 4 to us, and then has Lava Dart. Alright. I still agree with how we sideboarded. Nothing that I really want to bring in. I guess Relic doesn't seem too bad since they're running quite a bit. They've got the Firebolt and the Lava Dart. We just need to see some of our earlier life gain pieces instead of seeing 2 Elders. Opponent's going on the think tank for this one. Cool. Of course I would love to play first. Sure. The turn 2 Klothys sounds hard for them to deal with. Because I'm assuming they're not going to turn 1 Bolt our Elf. They probably want to play out a Prowess creature. If they go for the Bolt, okay, well then that sets them back one spell and one turn. Okay. Forest Arbor Elf, pass turn. Mountain Lava Dart. Sure, again. Sets them back. Unless they have... Okay. They have a pretty strong start here. Red Foothills, get a Stomping Grounds, tapped. Then we'll get a basic Stomping Grounds and play out a Klothys. If opponent's gonna let us. Cool. We'll get this basic mountain. Green, red, red. Plot this. Pass turn. So next turn we can Elder. Swift Spear into Swift. Holy smokes. Okay. Tell me how you really feel, opponent. So they exile a card, they flash back this Lava Dart. What? Why would you not flash back that Lava Dart? So we drew a Braid. So they can flash back this Lava Dart if they so please. But they won't get any of these prowess triggers. Okay. Say it does stop us from gaining some life. It also sets them back lands, which is what we want to do. So Windswept Heath, go ahead and Braid to destroy this artifact. Hope that two cards isn't going to be enough. If it's one burn spell in the 2 cards, we lose. Right? Because this is 8. 8 plus 3. Light up the stage. So we can't crack this Windswept Heath ever. Okay. Oh, well, but that's lethal, because light up the stage. We played a second spell. Yep. Losing to Prowess and Prowess. Not surprising. We just weren't able to stabilize. Alright. Match 3. Let's hop into it. So... hand looks great. I think he's land. If we can hit this land, we are golden. mulligan. It's a one-lander. This one-lander, however, is a keepable one-lander. Keep bottom Gargaroth. Blooming Marsh Thoughtseize. Great. Bye, Blood Moon. Let's just put that over there for you. Takes Bolt. Okay. Do they have a second hand disruption spell? Nope. That's a Bob. Land. Real glad Field of Ruin says non-basic. Reveal the push. So they can now float enough mana to effectively Assassin's Trophy the Blood Moon? Or Abrupt Decay the Blood Moon? As the Abrupt Decay. Fiend Artisan. So this is definitely just green black. You know they've got push in hand. Sure. Opponent goes to 10. Bob Trigger reveals the caterpillar. So opponent could name something. They don't know anything in our hand. So they'd be blind naming. Chooses to not sack anything. Okay, that's a Scooze. Probably eats our Pyromancer. Yep. So green, 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 red, red. Like we could swing with the elementals. Don't feel that's worth it. They've got Caterpillar, one unknown. Bob reveals Swamp. Aww. Doesn't sack any of their creatures. Luris. Okay. I played out a Swamp. Other hand is Caterpillar, one unknown. What is our worst case scenario here? Okay, there's a Caterpillar. No point to swing because block, block, block kills, and then they get to replay it all. Push. Okay, they finally got rid of that push. Neat. Then they eat the elf. Yeah. Dark Confidant hits them for 1. Again, at this point, you should be... We played the caterpillar, so it's therapist and one unknown. Let's convoke. Search your library. Okay. And then they eat. Yep. So at this point, we're not looking good. They bring back the therapist. Yep. Eat a fatal push here. Play out Pyromancer. We need card draw. Okay. Hmm. At this point, we're hoping Dark Confidant kills them, but that is highly unlikely. Let's see what they name. Well, it doesn't matter because then they'll be able to bring it back. Because they can replay. So now that their hand is land, therapist, one unknown. Okay. Fiend Artisan on one. Or Fiend Artisan for two. Sure. They go and get another Fiend Artisan. Puts that into play tapped. And they can eat whatever we tried to exile with Scoos. Yeah, I already knew that was happening. So let's cascade. Scoos of our own. Neat. We've got a massive board state, but not much to really do with. At this point, we are really hoping Dark Confidant kills them. Like that. They hit a Plague Engineer. So they can stack Cabal Therapist to itself twice. They know about the Klothys, so they name Klothys for the first one to pick off that. And then they can name... Yep. Now they can name pillage and eat our pillage. Yep. Oh, I know that they can artisan away the Bob at any point. But... they're also now within bolt range. I know that they win the Skoos War, but we still force a Skoos War. Then they Plague Engineer, they can name Elemental. Yep. We need Bob trigger to hit them and us to have Bolt in hand. Or Stomp. Stomp works. Because they can only fight us over this push one time. We'll gain some life. Opponent's at 3. We just need Bob Trigger to deal 1 damage to him. Okay. Well, they have to sack Bob here with Fiend Artisan. To do that would require them to do... Because now Bob's trigger's on the stack. Of course they get lucky enough to hit Overgrown Tomb. Is Fiend only sorcery speed? You are correct, Fiend is only sorcery speed. So we have to go ahead and stomp them here. Opponent goes down to 1. They play Liliana of the Veil, sure. Just because we've got mana floating. Opponent's down to 1 life. So target player sacks a creature. Okay. Well, sack a Blood Braid. And I'm assuming they eat this to gain life. Yep. So they eat that to gain some life. They now can't fight us? I want to say they can't tap this Overgrown Tomb or they lose. And tapping the Overgrown Tomb is a death sentence for them. Or no, not a death sentence, because they could Fleetland instead. Going down to 1. So they sack their Dark Confidant at this point. There we go. I wanted to stop on our upkeep and have a fight there. They go down to 1. And go ahead and eat that. They go down to 1. Yes, we lose that. That's fine. Then we have another Elder. That's a spell bomb. We both discard. They go ahead and spell bomb here. Draw themselves another card. All of our stuff gets exiled. They bring back spell bomb. Okay. They have 4 to fight us on. And so at this point we could swing with the Elders. They have to block. Wait, if we swing out, this gets blocked by the Scavenging Ooze. This has to get blocked by at least 2, 4, 5, 6. And then they have to jump, jump, jump. If we swing out, they lose. Oh, opponent definitely has been playing super suboptimally. I have been too, though. We just swing out here. Sure, we'll make a beast and draw a card. Okay. Opponent now has to block at least 6. Like any damage from this that gets through, they lose. Waiting on opponent to see that they did. I mean, I definitely, yes. Like I said, they have to block 2 more here, and then they only have 2 more blockers. Trample damage, baby. Opponent's trying to figure out if there's a way out of this. There's a very important keyword on that Gargaroth. Well, I was expecting this league to be done by now. Well, not done, but not halfway through. I was expecting us to be... Okay, yeah, I'm fine with this damage. Okay. Assign damage. Trample. Huh. I guess no trample damage, trampled. Oh, what? How does that work? 2, 1, 3, 3 was assigned to them. How'd they live? Anyway. Not like it matters too much. Because they're dead next turn no matter what they do. Sure, you can grow your scoos to be massive. You have a 10-10 and a 7-7. You can eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Gain yourself 6 life. Still pretty sure you die. Worst part is, this is game 1. Okay, so they have second Luris. They can bring back a Fiend Artisan here. So they have 2 blockers. This is probably a Lily uptick. I guess they have second Lily. I'm just so confused as to what opponent's doing. Oh wait, no, they gained 3 life off of the Lurrus. That's why they stayed at 1. Okay, here's second Lily. So they gained 3. Target Spellbomb. Make it so they have to eat this Spellbomb with their ooze. Sounds good. So 1 Fiend Artisan blocks there. Blocks here. Blocks anything. Blocks anything. So we hit for 4. Hit for 4, make a blocker. They lose out on a Lurrus. They gain 3, so they'd be at 2. We just lose too much. We'll just play out a Elder. Go there, pass turn. So red 3, red 1. Just trying to figure out how we can get out from under this. It's close. We're real close. I think after playing this Elder, they now need a... They can bring back a Fiend Artisan here. But that shrinks their Fiend Artisans. They discard a Lurrus. So they can block, 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 block. So block, 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 blocks, blocks. We get in for 4. They gain 3. Same scenario, but this time we have 1 more blocker. I guess we go ahead and we target like a Lurrus here, right? Make them shrink their Fiend Artisans. Oh, that's what we do. Is we go for this and then we have Scooge shrink as much as possible. Swing lethal. Yeah. Just trample damage. Sure. Because they can get 3, we can get a bit more than 3. Play a Scoos of our own. Shrink all these Fiend Artisans down to nothing. Eats our Bone Crusher, sure. You now get to eat 2 more things. We get to eat... They're just not going to try to fight. They're just going to eat it all. Okay. Begin combat, swing out. Make some blockers. Yeah. All right. They've got 6 minutes. We've got 8 minutes to win 1. They've got 6 minutes to win 2. Anger seems real good in this matchup. So does Relic. So does Cage. Because they're trying to do graveyard shenanigans. Aloth doesn't sound awful. So we kind of want these 6 or these 7 in. We can take out Arbor Elves. Moon seems real good against them. Take out those. Take out a Pyromancer. And shave on our top end a bit. Sure. Try that. See how we do. Frustrating game 1. Hope we can land a quick Blood Moon and then just close out game 2 real fast. Nope, this is not a keepable 1-lander. Put back both the Gargaroths. Blooming Marsh Hex Drinker. Okay. Well, I know it's getting bone crushed. You get in for 2. Level up once. Level up again. Cool. Get rid of that card. Pass turn. Nice Fiend Artisan you got there, opponent. Hmm. So while they're able to try to grow the graveyard, we're able to shrink the graveyard. Bobbles us to see what we're drawing. They saw a Seasoned Pyromancer. That's not a bad card for them to have seen. We'll go ahead and stomp. Just to make their clock non-existent for a bit. They want to draw. So they can turn on Quagmire. Instead, they go with a Lily. Uptick. Sure, we'll discard a Klothys. They discard a land. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and eat a land here to land down this Torch of Defiance. Sorry, we have a clock. Can't cast it. Field of Ruin. Dark Confidant. Okay. They push our scoos. Sure, we'll eat something because we can. Bob hits them for 1. Therapist comes down. Uptick, each player discards. They animate the Quagmire. They get in for 4. At Chandra. Okay. Ooh, anger there's real good. Eat their push. Red 1. Anger. Uptick. Blood Moon, can't cast it. Take them down to 5, pass the turn. Opponent has Lily ult. Doesn't matter, we keep Klothys. Cool. What pile has Klothys? This is incorrect. Choose a pile to sacrifice? Yeah, buy pile 1. Yeah. It's like your split is Klothys and everything else. It does not matter. You're at 5 opponent. This thing does not have lifelink. It's like I just get to exile things. You need... They need scoos. Hmm. What we want is land off the top here. Hex Drinker, that's not a bad one. Yeah, you can level up your Hex Drinker. You're at 1. Did you draw the Scavenging Ooze? No? Yeah, well, if we kept the Chandra, they then have the Quagmire to kill the Chandra with. So it's keep the thing that they can't deal with, right? Surprised that they let me have a land. All right. That was a 2-0 match. That took 26 minutes. Hopefully these next two we can get done in about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Was not expecting 3 40-minute games. Especially considering how we faced Prowess for the first 2 matches. We keep this, right? No lands? 2-land hand. But it's a very good 2-land hand. Bottom the Gargaroth. Hope they're not a super fast opponent. Bloodstain, Overgrown, Shock It In, Thoughtseize, Traverse. 4-color shadow it is. Good to note. Summon Ground's tapped. Scoos comes down. Maybe not 4-color shadow. Maybe 5-color Nivdalite? I mean, what this Bloodstained Mire goes and fetches will tell us right here. Fetches Blood Crypt. So, Jund. Not opposed to cutting our opponent down to 1 green source. I mean, they can use Klothys to get another green. It's really just cutting them off of double black. Upkeep, draw. And then they get to pick something off with Klothys here. Yeah, it's eat their own traverse. Makes sense. Did somebody say Blood Moon? The reason I wanted to get that Klothys down. Okay, Grizzly Salvage. Reveals. So they can either get Bowmat or Caryatid. It's probably Bowmat. Yeah. Oh. What'd they grab? Okay, there's another traverse. We go get a basic land. Oh no, because they have... Yeah, that makes sense. So they now have a Lotlith Troll next turn. Upkeep, draw main. Ooh, Bolt. We'll eat a Caryatid. Red 1, Pyromancer. Discard 2 Blood Moons. Swing for 2. They eat our Wooded Foothills for a green. And they have a 2/1. Do we draw a land? We do. So we will eat their Bowmat Courier. And play out this mountain. Try to go ahead and bolt the troll. While they only have 1 black available to regenerate. Okay. 1 regen shield. Red 1. Pillage their swamp. Swing for a bit. So this has me going, this is the weird, what's it called? The whole ability eater card. Okay, they eat a pillage. They go to 8. And Blood Moon's doing real good work against the opponent. Upkeep, draw. What a draw. I like the cards in our hand. So block, regen, kills our Blood Braid. They take 4, go to 2. Then we have them dead to rights with a bolt in hand. Oh, and Klothys becomes alive. They're dead. They can block 7 of this. They take 4. Or they take 6. Opponent realized, oh. Yeah. Okay. So, makes me think some form of graveyard shenanigans, relic. I don't really know what we want to take out, though. Guess we can shave a Pyromancer, shave a Blood Braid. Like, there's no great... We didn't really get to see what they were. I'm assuming it's the Soul Flare. That's the card. I'm assuming this is some Soul Flare deck. Turn 2 Blood Moon. Or I guess it's they take the Blood Moon. Do they take the Blood Moon or do they take like the Elf to stop us from ramping? It's fine. We'll draw the second Blood Moon. We'll get a Stomping Grounds here. Shock it in. Green Elf. Pass turn. Blood Crypt. A Lightning Axe, pitching Lightning Axe. All right. Harbor Elf. Wooded Foothills. Pass turn. Overgrown Doom. Shocks it in. We'll do that. Keep draw. What a top deck. So, red. Untap this forest. Village. Salvages 5. So we see Thoughtseize, Meyer, Caryatid went to the bin. I don't get how they produce green. But hey, we'll find out eventually. Maybe they have another green source in hand. Yes, they do. So I still think green's the more important color to take them off of. Well, yes, they can make green with Klothys. If they're doing it that way, pretty good for us. Okay, down to 8. Got themselves a basic forest there. Gather the pack, reveal the top 5. Put all creatures revealed this way. So they have 2 trolls. Bloodblade are out at this point. Bloodbraid, not Bloodbraid. It's Sad Face. Still allows us to stop whatever their Klothys does. Tis a nice troll. Instep eat Caryatid. Okay. Can block, can put a regeneration shield, can possibly discard a creature card. They shouldn't. They go down to 3. We'll just pass. There's no need to cast this Utopia Scroll. So brutality. Drain. Okay. Can't stop that. Need our Arbor Elf to grow our scoos a bit. And there's no creatures in their graveyard, so we'll just eat. Grizzly's Salvage. Renin 6. That'll do it. Puts a +1/+1 counter. I like to eat that. So they have a Lotleth Troll in hand. Block and regen. Sounds good. They crack the catacombs. Guess that way they can play out their Lotleth Troll, leave back up regeneration. And kill our Renin 6. Targets our pillage. Eat the card so they don't gain the life. Okay, they've got one card in hand. We draw a Bolt. Bolt you. Cool. They were seeing how far away they were from being able to do anything there. So we could have pinged. Yeah. Pinged this troll. Or they would regen. Then swing. And then they block regen. We get in for 1. They're at 2. Anyway. We were going to draw our Klothys, which would have eventually sealed it. All right, we're 2-2. Let's see if we can end on a 3-2 with that not so great start. All right, match number 5. Let's hop into it. They won the die roll, but this hand is real good. I say real good. It's just a lot of ramp. So it's not great. But and so the Luris reveal makes me think this is like red black prowess. Okay. At which point these Arbor Elves aren't doing us a heck of a whole lot. So we'll go ahead and get down the Utopia Sprawl to have the turn 2 Klothys no matter what. Okay. We take 2 here, go down to 18. Windswept Forest. Klothys, pass turn. Abbott. Alright. Thoughtseize. Seems like a pretty good card. So we can choose to ramp. Eat their Bloodstained Mire. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Go ahead and get this Elder down. Hope that we can block and kill off this Soulscar Mage. And Ghosts. Second Abbott. Okay. Opponent's going super wide. Cling to Dust. Doesn't swing. Makes sense to not swing. Eat green. This second Elder. A1 Forest. Arbor Elf. Combat. Draw. Turn him sideways. This gain us some life. Opponent goes down to 7. Unfortunate that it's turn 5 and they have not seen a third land. And they've had 2 additional tries at it with Abbots. Very interesting that we see 3 prowess decks this league. And all of them different. It's not like it was blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. No, no, no. This was red, black, Luris prowess, mono red prowess, and a blue red prowess. So there are a good chunk of variations on this aggro deck, and I like it. I'm glad that there's variations. Gain life. That's what we want to do. And just get us out of them killing us range. They can go bolt, bolt, or lava darts. Let's go ahead and yield. Yield and yield. Well, yes, these abbots are going to smack our face, probably relatively hard. Them having to flash back is not great for them. And then a mutagenic on the other one. All right. Okay. We go down to 12. Eat the mutagenic growth. Okay. So we swing with this. They have to block. And then they have one land. Okay. So red, black. Blood Moon's all right against them. Pillage is meh. We know that they're running Luris, so Relic's not bad. Page doesn't seem awful. Anger seems really good. So I know that those want to come in. We took out some number of pillages. We'll shave on some blood braids. And an elf. Sure. We'll try this. Nope. Well, it's got a relic and it's got an arbor elf. It doesn't do anything other than that. Well, again, and then we keep this hand. Bottom. I guess it's bottom like stomping grounds, right? Because we have the Renin 6 to return a foothills to our hand. Bubble us or bubble them. Bubbles himself. Has the basic swamp. And then has the Thoughtseize. Believe it's take elf here. Thick elf try to slow me down from what I'm trying to do. But you never know. Opponent might take something else. They take the Renin 6. I guess they're... Yeah, makes sense. They definitely have enough removal that targeting the Arbor Elf is fine for them. Swift Spear push. Nothing. Okay. At this point, it has to be Stomping Grounds. Get this Blood Moon down. Abbott. It's a Manamorphose. Can get in for 1 here. Does so. Sounds good. We go to 15. How funny. That there. Go green. Untap here. That way we have out a Klothys and we have double green. Second Abbott. Lightning Bolt. And now bolt us. Bolts the elf. And we take 7. We take more than 7. We take 9. Going down to 4. Or 6, because I can't math. You're drawing a Pyromancer. Okay. We'll eat a bauble. We'll have 1 green floating. Pyromancer pitch that. Okay. So we can block 2 things here. We're at 8, opponents at 16. They have 3 in hand. Lava Dart, we die. Ooh. As Bolt 1. As Mutagenic. So no matter what I do, I die there, right? Because if I block there, if I block both the Abbots, this gets to 5. Yeah. So no matter what I do, I lost there. Onwards to sideboard. don't disagree with what we did. They just had a good hand with those triple bobble. Let's see if we can't get there. Final match. Currently 1-1 for the match and 2-2 overall. So if we win or lose depends on if we make our money back or not. All comes down to this final game. I would love to take the play. Hand's got an anger. We'll keep on the back of this anger, should be good against anything that they do. Lead off with that tapped pass the turn. Hope that we can draw it out. Thoughtseize probably takes anger. So our opponent definitely doesn't want us getting to 5 mana because we have double Elder. Yeah, they take the anger as a way to stop us from being able to play cards. Klothys ain't bad, but we need another land. And Thoughtseizes again. Probably takes Klothys. Yeah. Opponent kept a 1-lander. Green Utopia Sprawl. I guess named Green. We can't do anything with it though. There's a second land from opponent. Kiln Fiend. That's a card. We draw land. Do this, pitch a Gargaroth and a Pyromancer. Lots of lands. I guess we will get a forest here and relic. Go ahead and make them exile a card. Pass the turn, because next turn we have a Gargaroth. Blackcleave Cliffs. Anamorphose. Okay. Black red. Thoughtseizes to get rid of our Gargaroth. Makes sense. And bolt lava dart. Because like you can make this Kiln Fiend as big as you want, but it's not getting through. I'll go ahead and shock that in. We can go to combat and swing here, right? We've got red, red, and 3. Yeah. Soul Scar sounds good. Flame Slash, sure. Create some elementals. Do you have double block? Has double lava dart. Okay. Which isn't enough to kill. We're at 2. So problem is we need red, red, green, green 1. Just need to make blockers. Hope they don't draw a 3 damage burn spell. That's not a 3 damage burn spell. Anger of the Gods off the top. Swings out. 1 double block, jump block. If we don't kill, we get the issue of we're on the hope they never draw anything game plan. Lightning bolt will do it. All right. So I'm pretty sure all 3 of our losses there were to prowess. Just because we were never able to stay alive enough. Right, this was blue red prowess, this was mono red prowess. Yeah, because those games were way quick. Yeah, and then so we won both game 1s against the prowess first time, and we lost games 2 and games 3, and I'm pretty sure that's the exact same that this went. So all of the prowess, we were able to win game 1 and then could not win games 2 and games 3. And our 2 wins were to... I know one was to the Soul Flare type deck. Spotless Troll, green, black, whatever. And then they splashed red for Klothys. And then... I forget what the other one was, but it was really long. Anyway, that was Gruul Midrange. Overall, deck feels good. I really like the Gargaroths right now as a way to try to gain some life against these faster decks. Just need to get to the point where we can play those and stabilize. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Peace.